Welcome back. The fall colors are beautiful, so why not enjoy them all year long? Jennifer Ackerman Haywood from the Grand Rapids Press and CraftSanity.com is here to show us how to make a homemade leaf press. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to be back.
This is fun. We want to preserve these beautiful colors, and you've got a wonderful way to do it in a simple way.
Yeah, and fall is my favorite season. I just love the color, and what we're going to show people how to do today is make a leaf press, and just involves going to your local hardware store and getting some wood. And you can, these pieces are, this one's about a 1/4 inch thick, and they sell them in like 2 by 2 squares, which is really great. So you make one cut from the top and one across the bottom. A nice guy named Seth helped me.
I was going to say, you can do it right at the store.
If you ask them, tell them what you're doing. That way you don't have to invest in a saw. So, okay, so what I did, I'm working with 1 foot squares here. Okay, and the other major ingredients are cardboard, pieces of cardboard, and then I use paper towels.
Okay.
And then you can get these gigantic rubber bands. These are just from Meyer. You can get them at any office supply store. And then what you do is you go outside, you pick some leaves. Which I did this morning here.
No shortage of good leaves right now.
And so what you do is you have your 1 layer of your wood here.
And 1 layer of your cardboard.
1 piece of cardboard. And you know, you can get, this is not a science here. You just put fold your paper towel down, lay your leaves in there, and it can be a little bit, they can be a little unruly before they've been flattened. Just put those down, and then you can fill this whole thing up, but we'll kind of move along here.
You're going to
just put another piece of paper towel in here. You can also use newspaper if you want, and then you're kind of making a little sandwich here, and then another piece of cardboard. And if you're going to keep doing this, just put another piece of paper towel, more leaves.
Layer.
Keep layering it. Okay.
Good.
And this is the method where you're going to use the rubber bands. You just put those around. And this is something very easy. The kids can do this.
If you want, you can put a pile of books on it.
Yes, in fact, I recommend that.
Even with the rubber bands.
Yes, good. Put books on top, but people sometimes press leaves in books, but it ruins your books because there's moisture and little bugs or whatever. Another way to do this here is to use, if you want to use the thicker plywood. This is 3/4 inch plywood here. And I put a little mineral oil because I always love to look beautiful. The grain of the wood. And this one, I kind of have a sandwich here, and you can kind of see these have been in here for a couple days, so you can see how they're flattened out now and so forth. But
does it take a couple days, Jennifer?
You know, it takes a couple days. I mean, if you can put them away and leave them there for like a good week, you're usually good to go. So as you can see, I have several layers here. This is nice and heavy. And then I went to the Army Surplus store, Young's Army Surplus over on Division. And they sell this really nice, it's like cotton webbing for belts and all the components. So what you can do is make your own straps.
Nice.
And put it through, and this just makes it seem like official business.
It does. It's kind of like artistic. You could put that on the coffee table.
You can, yes. And so then you just fasten these and leave yourself, cut a piece long enough so you can pile them up.
Yes, very nice.
So once you get your leaves cut, or not cut, you want to dry them out. Once you get everything dry and flat, here's a project that is really fun for kids.
Every child remembers doing this sort of thing.
And this is just a rubbing, where you do a rubbing of the leaf.
Take a Crayola.
And it just kind of comes through here, and you start to see the veins.
And look at what she's done here with this one. Put a little googly eyes on this guy. These are darling.
And this is, you can make what looks like flowers. And this is just some the kind of cool leaves that you can find out there that are just beautiful. So beautiful. Plenty of things. And then if you want to take it up a notch.
This is darling. Okay, so
we all did this, the wax paper.
Remember, let me show that in the...
Which is clearly very dull compared to some of the other things you can do.
I'm going to tip it up so it doesn't glare.
And basically, what I did here is if you look at the leaves and get together with your kids and kind of say, okay, this make a person. And what the secret ingredient is, once you put those googly eyes on, everything it's personified. So it makes it really easy, but this was just a fun way to, you can tape them down to the plexiglass, just 2 pieces of plexiglass, also from the hardware store, and then your little clips from the office supply store, and you're good to go.
It's darling. And then the googly eyes, of course, guys, are on the outside. Just glue those on.
Because those will not fit. You got to add that as your final touch.
Very cute. All right, if you'd like more information, you can find it on our website, WZZM13.com. Click on Take 5 Links. We'll link you over to CraftSanity.com. If you want to be inspired, go to her website. Find all kinds of cool projects.